Hi guys, and welcome back to Rachel's Creations. Today we will be looking at paper pinwheels. Here is what you'll need. Here I have drawn two squares, each 6 centimetres by 6 centimetres. Now let's cut these out. I'm using scissors. You could use a guillotine or a trimmer, whatever you have available that gets the job done. There's one. And there's the other. Now placing them on top of each other and cutting away any excess that you can see over the edges. Using double-sided tape, I'm then going to stick these together. This stuff can be difficult to get the back off of. You could use a pin if you find this easier. Trying to line them up as best as possible. Again, if you have any excess, just trim that off. Now we need to grab a ruler and draw a line from one corner to the other. My paper keeps moving underneath. This is because the table has grooves in, so you should always make sure you use a cutting mat or something completely flat to draw on. There, we now have a cross, and I'm going to take my scissors and snip each corner towards the middle, leaving about a centimetre gap. Next, you need to take one of these corners and fold it in towards the centre. As it has two options, you'll need to choose whether you want the black on the top or the purple. I'm going with the purple, so let's just gently squeeze this down, but not too much as you don't want to make a solid crease. Rotating it around, take each top corner into the centre like this. Another bit is needing a trim here, but not to worry, we'll get that in a second. There we have it, you can see the pinwheel shape. Let's trim the white bit off now. There we go. These bits in the centre now need to be secured. You can use a strong glue like super glue or even a brad, but today I'm just going to use a stapler for speed. It has the same effect and you can just use your centrepiece to cover it up. So that's it, looking pretty good so far. Next is to add the centre. I'm going to use a button, but you could always use one of these if they're big enough for the pinwheel size that you choose. Anything you like can go in the centre really, even an artificial flower. Again, if it's the right size for your pinwheel. You don't want it to look too out of place. I'm going to use this glue. It's quite faded, but you can just about see it says Glitter Magic. This is just the first glue I had to hand. I think super glue would probably be better, or a strong craft glue. Put a dot in the middle and stick the button. Next is a stick. I'm just going to use a barbecue skewer, but you can use what you like. Let's try and cut this to size. These scissors won't work. And leave all these. So I'll just have to break it with my hands instead. You can see it's all jagged, but that's okay. We'll use that as a bit that gets stuck to the back. Turning it over, I'm going to put double-sided tape to secure it just for speed. The button will probably fall off because it hasn't had time to dry. Yep, there it goes. Obviously, when you do it yourself, let the centrepiece dry first. I'll just hold it in place so that you can kind of see what the end product is going to look like. And there you have it. My tutorial on making a pinwheel. Hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you soon for another crafty make. Bye for now.